Goal 4. Need to defeat the Ford GT Le Mans by a distance of at least 405 yards or 370 meters without going off track or skidding more than once. It's gonna be a 3-lap cup race at Spa, of course. So, considering that this is the penultimate challenge, I'm expecting it to be, well, what are we kidding? The last two stages, stages 5 and 6, they've been pretty difficult, I gotta say. Because up till that point, I didn't really need to put a whole lot of upgrades, or if any at all, to get by. But I had to ramp up quite a bit of, install quite a bit of upgrades to get to this point. So let's see how this goes. Well, they didn't even give me a chance there. Some very aggressive bots we got in this grid, looks like. Oh, too much speed. Lost track of where I was on that track. Let's try it again. Alright, so we managed to get through that Eau Rouge without too much damage. So we might have a fighting chance here. The visual of the top 3. Alright, chasing down the lead. only do we have to overtake, of course we gotta win by the distance of 370 meters, which seems like it's gonna be a pretty good distance that I'm gonna have to. I'm thinking I'll give you a little nudge. I think that's the best way to guarantee my lead here. Sorry. I don't know how I'm gonna create 370 meters. I mean, even while I pit the guy, there's still, I guess they have, there's no change in who's chasing after me now. Right, the final lap. Let's see if we can make this clean. And that should help build up some lead here. Come on, do we get 370? Oh, 370 is not happening. Oh, or is it only against the Ford GT Le Mans? I wonder. Or another possibility is if you have created a lead of 370 meters at some point, it's okay, maybe, I don't know. But I'm not going to complain. Let's see. What car is the second place? It's Ferrari. So maybe that is what it is. You just have to defeat the Ford by the specified distance. Then it doesn't matter what you do with the other cars. But here, let's check out the replay. obviously, here's another Ford. And let's see what we got up here, since I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention what kind of cars I was overtaking. That's a Ferrari in front of me here. And that's another Ferrari, I think. Yep. And then at this point, I think I was in second place, so just chasing down Santos, who is in the Ford GT. So in the straights like this, I mean, the bots don't really slow down for you, so the only spot that you're really gonna get is corners. So of course, throughout the race, you know, something that's constantly on the back of my mind is, you know, making sure that I don't skid. And there's a little nudge on our friend in Ford. Yeah, so yes, whenever no skid or limited number of skids are allowed, you know, just makes the racing a little bit more nervous. You know, as you enter each curve, you know, makes you just it's that lingering thought in the back of your mind. You know, will the car grip through the corner, or should I slow down more? So you end up, at least I end up driving a little bit more conservatively than I otherwise would. But anyway, I think you only need to defeat Ford by the distance, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't know any other way. Simply because when I looked at as I was crossing the finish line, my winning lead distance from the second place, which was Ferrari, was, I want to say, about 180 meters. But anyway, something significantly less than 370 that they were asking for. So, but in the end, I don't know how they measure the winning distance. Sometimes because maybe I was more than 370 meters ahead of the second place when they were crossing the finish line. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. That's not something that, you know, I would be able to measure, but you know, who knows? I like the reason that initial reason that I came up with, which is against the Ford GT, since this event has been all about defeating Ford, who does hold multiple trophies. So maybe we don't care about the others. Who knows? But as I said, I'm not complaining, because that was I mean, the fact that, you know, every corner as you take 3 laps at Spa, which is pretty fast track, you know, keeping in mind, try to make sure that you don't skid. Kind of, you know, takes a mental toll, I think. At least it did for me. But other than that, you know, it was a pretty fun cup race. Well, you know, with enough upgrades. Not as, let's say, just stressful. Anyway, let's go on. I think that might have been the longest race for the entire event. I don't know. I don't remember anything that long. Did you do it? I mean, of course you did it. What a cakewalk. It's a cake that you can choke on, I think. Alright. On to the final goal. See you there.